All right, y'all, the crybabies are out. The crybabies are making their little nonsensical comments because AEW killed it last night. And a lot of people are talking about AEW Blood and Guts. And you want to know who these complainers are? The same people that tune in every week, going on people's channels, commenting on how garbage the WWE is. And what's ended up happening is they're in their feelings because they just simply don't want to say, yo, AEW is on fire. They've been doing their thing for a minute, man. Nope. All the wrestling sucks. Oh, all the wrestling is this. Oh, it wasn't this. And, well, I mean, oh, it was too bloody. It was too messy. It was, that's professional wrestling. That's professional wrestling. Listen, to each his own. But if you watch Blood and Guts and you walked away from that saying it wasn't a good show, then I don't know what is good. And there's no need for them to ever wrestle. There's no need for them to get in the ring and do anything. Because in your mind, the wrestling ring is the same as backstage. It's only meant for you to come out there in your drawers and your boots and your knee pads and a pair of fucking Air Force Ones and just talk, make threats, and tell me a story. Tell me a story. I don't care about wrestling. Anyone can give a great match. I want a story. That's all I ever hear. And you want to know what? I never hear that from AEW fans. I only hear that from WWE fans that claim that they're wrestling fans. Look, Powerhouse Hobbs, you know, him and Hangman Adam Page, they tore it down, man. You know, and of course Joe got involved, and you know, the ops come out, they get involved, and you know, Eddie Kingston comes out, Hook comes out, you know, to you know, for the save with Hangman. And let me tell you guys something, man. There's so much going on. Like, people don't understand. AEW is making stars. AEW is pushing their young stars. They are showing confidence in their talent. You know what people don't pay attention to? Kevin Knight, Speedball Mike Bailey, they have come a long way quick. Okay? Jet Speed is doing their thing. Kyle O'Reilly, I think this is what, the third time now? The third time now? He's gotten the best of John Moxley. You know, let's look at what's going on. Ace Austin, he comes in, put him in a beautiful spot. All these people that are coming in. You know, look at Kyle Fletcher. Let's look at my man. What's Nick Wayne? You know, he's out with the injury, but let's look at what they're doing with their young talent. There is no young talent in the WWE that you can say the same thing about. You want to know why you can't? Because they don't use them right. Why? Because all these guys that you consider the young talent, they point to what? NXT. What happens when they come onto the main roster? Like, who's talking about Carmelo Hayes right now? I mean, let's look at the Street Profits, who been around for a while, but I'm just saying, let's look at Roxanne Perez, does nothing but come out and smile and like a little 11-year-old. Nikki Bella still dressing like she's fucking 16. Where's the young talent? They don't know what to do with Braun Breaker. They finally realized, hey, you know what? We were stupid for watering down Jade Cargill, trying to make her like a little slim model. Hey, let her beef back up and get back to her tough-ass attitude, Jade. Now, yeah, but when we were saying that, oh, we didn't know what we were talking about, right? Oh, she's doing way better in WWE, and what did they say about the Megasis? Oh, she's over here wrestling in front of half-empty buildings. Oh, is that what you said? You see what's been going on SmackDown lately, what Jade Cargill is? And no, it's not Jade's fault. But yeah, see how the tables turn? Yeah, so they just can't give it up for AEW. They can't just, you know, say what's necessary. Just hey, man, great show. Nah, all of wrestling, no, all of WWE sucks. That's the correct thing to say. Listen, the women's cage match was, I mean, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. The men's cage match, crazy. But look, let me say this, because we know what happened on Blood and Guts. Great match. I mean, all the spots. Man. Even from Moxley stapling Orange Cassidy's hands through his pants to keep his hands stapled through the jeans. But I mean, everything, man. Everybody had spots. Everybody had spots. My favorite spot of the night, it was Pac. He was up on top of that platform right there, up by the giant screen, man, and him throwing Darby Allin off that from the top of that platform through 2 flaming tables. That, I mean, wow. That's what I'm talking about. All this little PG-13. It was still, I couldn't watch. It was like a nightmare. Like, man, shut up. Man. Nobody care about what you guys are talking about. Yeah, man, that was some great stuff we saw. And I'm just glad that AEW is around, because to be honest with you, if it wasn't for AEW, I really wouldn't be enjoying watching wrestling the way I do, because there's no other show I have time to sit up or interested. Like, I can't, you know, I have a life. I'm not a couch potato. I'm not that person that just sit up and just glaze the hell out of companies and whatever. Like, I'm not looking for a reason to argue with people. I do like to slap around WWE fans, though, when they run their mouth and then they're sitting there being hypocrites, because you sound stupid with all the crap that you say about WWE to turn around and try to defend them because AEW is kicking ass and WWE is just putting on bullshit shows and telling y'all to F off and jacking prices up and showing you they don't care nothing about you guys and not even honoring your heritage and your nationality, and yet everybody is, people from all over the world is making the WWE what it is. Yeah, and they align themselves with racist Trump, and you fools are still out here trying to ignore the facts, but just complaining about they're not telling us stories, and I don't know, and John Cena's, yeah, who cares about a John Cena tournament? Who cares about any of that bullshit? Well, when the Owen Hart Classic rolls around, I'm all in. When the Continental Classic rolls around, I'm all in. And, you know, even if like some idiot was, well, see, at least WWE has the Elimination Chamber, so they have their own. Okay, so if Tony Khan went out and had his own type of, a different type of cage constructed to, you know, say, okay, cool. No, I don't want to see Tony Khan go out and have pods and you're in the pod and his account. That I don't want to see that. Why do I want to see him copy what they're doing in WWE? Why would I want to see that? It's so crazy, man. Like how the things that people say, like, wow, okay, there was a time where WCW had a 3-tier cage. There was a time TNA had a round cage. You had to climb the top to go through the hole at the top of. I mean, yeah, creativity is look. It's a must. Characters are a must. There's different things that wrestling has been missing for a long time as a whole. You know, just certain things a lot that they got away from that made big differences. And it might not seem like much, but these are the very things that you guys are not realizing, that this is why different age groups, people from different generations can or can't get into something, because it's either lacking or it's like the new generation is introduced to it the way it is. So they're not used to that. So it don't matter to them because it's something they never saw. But that was beautiful last night. It was a great thing. And look, man, you got Will Ospreay out right now. Swerve Strickland out right now. Kenny Omega questionable because of his health. You know, Kota Ibushi out right now. Wardlow was out with injuries and came back and got hurt the same night. Out again. You know, I don't know what's going on with Adam Copeland and Christian Cage. I haven't seen either one of them since the last pay-per-view. But there's a lot of faces, a lot of stars that's not there right now. Okay? Chris Jericho, you know, he's taking his time. MJF, you know, letting his body heal. And, yeah, I mean, so you don't rush people back. Let them heal completely. Let them get back in the swing of things, like, properly. So you rush them back just for them to get hurt. Just, you know, it's much better to let them heal properly, just to rush them back so they can make a pay-per-view and then they're hurt again and then they're out for another year. You know, so it just makes no sense to do that. So Tony's going, nah, we're not waiting, and we're not going to have some cornball project. What we're going to do is we're going to get these guys that we already have on board, you know, that already have great potential, and we're going to put them in the best possible position. And that's what he's doing. And, you know, You see all these different people stepping up. Look at where Powerhouse Hobbs is right now, man. I mean, come on. Are you kidding me? Daniel Garcia is a part of the Death Riders. Now, Kyle O'Reilly getting causing Mox to tap out. Don't go telling yourself, oh, he's the next world champ right away. Look, we don't know that. People just find stupid things to say. For you people talking about the TBS and TNT championship, they don't make no, they do make a lot of sense. Y'all just don't understand the rich history that wrestling has on TBS and TNT, because you guys were too busy hating on WCW back in the day. I never liked the name TV champion. TV champion is supposed to wrestle on TV. So your TV champion is supposed to be damn near on every show. That's going to be the most used champion you have. Okay? And the thing is, the prestige behind these championships, no championship should feel like just a sub belt. A championship belt should have a set of rules, or have something behind it to where it's differences with the other belts, which is kind of difficult to do if you don't have different stipulations. So if you are representing TNT or TBS through AEW, yes, you'll carry, the network is on your back, the company's on your back. It's a different type of prestige. Well, the WWE would sound stupid with a Netflix champion, wouldn't they? They'd sound stupid with a USA Network champion, wouldn't they, right? So yeah, but you guys had no problem with the 24-hour championship, the stupidest title created in the history of fucking wrestling, with a bunch of grown men and women smiling, just running at the slowest speed possible, chasing each other to where? They're just running aimlessly nowhere. Where the hell are they going? I mean, it was the dumbest, stupidest belt I've ever seen. A belt you never see John Cena, The Undertaker. Nobody wants that belt. Roman Reigns don't want that shit. It's strictly a mid-card. We don't have nothing to do with you motherfucking guys. Let's just throw you in the ring or throw you in the backstage and let people see you chasing someone. And they did it almost the same way all the time. When did you see it happen? When there was an interview going on. And while someone's being interviewed, here come these people just running past. It was that's how important the championship was. That your segment is based on a quick little interruption of you guys running through chasing each other around. So it was a comedy belt. That's why R-Truth won it so many times. And no matter how many times he won that belt, R-Truth was never considered a top tier guy. Who cares about that belt? So before you start worrying about AEW's titles and what they're doing, oh, they got a new title. I thought you didn't watch it. I thought the AEW sucked. You don't watch it. How do you know so much about what AEW is doing? You know the problem? The only people you hear saying, who cares about wrestling? Wrestling fans do, dummy. And the only people you hear saying that are WWE fans. You know why? Because the wrestling in WWE isn't good. And the fact of the matter is they know AEW will kick their ass any night of the week with wrestling. So this is where they feel like the best chance WWE got of looking better than AEW, and their little warped minds is through what? It's through storytelling, and that's not even true. So, all the hating doesn't do anything. They knocked it out the park, man. This is going to be a part 1. I will do a part 2 because I'll dig more into some more things with AEW and Blood and Guts. And hey, it was a great night of wrestling last night. Everybody that was watching that enjoyed it. Hey, great for you. Talk to me in the comment section, because I'm going to tell y'all right now, there's not enough wrestling fans. There's too many I'm a slave to the machine and I don't know what I'm supposed to like, because if WWE's not doing it, nobody else should be. That's what we got way too much of. Nobody cares about that. Outside of these hating WWE fans that don't even like what WWE is doing, but so quick to bring up AEW to try to throw them in the fray, because WWE truly sucks. And that's what's going on. Blood and Guts, they tore it down. Plain and simple. Love what I saw last night. I'll be back with that part 2. Catch y'all on the next video.